Hey, class is in session. If you are Latino, if you are anything but black, this is for you. So my husband was telling me today that he was at work and some of the Latinos were telling him that we black people don't stick together. I find that extremely offensive because first of all, how dare you? How dare you Latinos sit here and say we black people don't stick together? And depending on where you come from, if you're a Dominican, most of you don't even want to acknowledge the fact that you have black blood in you anyway. And the only reason before during the Middle Passage, you were dropped off before the enslaved Africans were dropped off here in America. And that is the only reason why those of you speak Spanish, but your hair is just as nappy as ours. And your skin is just as dark as ours. How dare you sit there and say that black Americans don't stick together? You don't understand our plight. If we did not stick together, we wouldn't be where we are today. And you wouldn't have the rights and privileges that you have today to live in this United States of America. Where don't we stick together? How dare you believe that lie that the white man has told you that black people don't stick together? Do you have historically Latino universities and colleges in America like we have historically black colleges and institutions in America? No, you don't. We have that because we stuck together. How dare you say black Americans don't stick together? That is the propaganda that white people, racist white people, want you to believe. When in reality, we all need to be linking together. All brown people and black people need to be linking together. See, the truth of the matter is many of you all, the majority of you Spanish-speaking people have black ancestry in you, but you don't want to acknowledge that. The only difference is you speak your Spanish language and we speak this American language that we were forced to speak because we were denied to speak our African language. So I'm not going to let this slide. When my husband told me that tonight, we were laying in bed hugged up. And he told me, he said, yeah, honey, and today these Latinos were I got so angry, honey. I said, you should have challenged them and said, where the fuck did they hear that from? Because we black people do stick together. Because if we didn't stick together, a lot of you Latinos wouldn't have the opportunities you have today. You better recognize and respect us. I will not let you get away with it. I'm not going to let this slide. Yeah, black people may not always do what you do, but we get along. Because if we didn't, you wouldn't have the rights and privileges you have today in this America. How dare you speak on something you don't know shit about?